Trey Lyles and his activity?
I thought he was really good. He passed up some 15-footers that the guys were throwing him the ball and yelling him to shoot it. And he's turning it down. I'm like, why aren't you shooting? He should have had 25 points today, but I thought he played well. I still think at the end of the day, he'll be the X factor for us. He'll be the guy that they struggle to guard, that has offensive skills, that can still give us great size and rebounding ability. And this was, let's say this is the start maybe of something, and he's been sick. He's been out a couple weeks.
Have you been playing at the 4 more by design, or is that just foul trouble?
No, I'll throw him in because I want him in the post some, because he's a really good post-up player, and he's a 3-4, that's what he is. You know, we're making him guard guards. It's great for him to have to learn to do it. But he can guard a 5 if he has to. He's 6'10". He's long arms. And
Where do you see the most improvement in him right now?
he's just getting healthy. He's getting back to being who he is. I mean, you know, you talk 2 or 3 weeks, I don't know exactly how long he was out, but he was out a while. And then when you're not only out, you're sick. And so the one thing we made sure is he didn't lose weight. We fed him, and we had people over there daily making sure, checking his weight 3 times a day, because that was what I feared, that if his weight went down 15, 20 pounds, he may never recover from it. But he kept his weight steady, so that was good.
Carlson, kind of in the heat of it, you get a couple of dunks, big guys on the floor, and a couple balls. How much, maybe that gets the bench engaged, how much does that change momentum of games for you?
Well, what changes is Andrew getting in the lane. I mean, him in an attack mode. See, look, I just told the guys after the game, I just said, look, I can fight you for the next 40 days, if that's what you want. And I will fight you. Or you just play how you're capable of playing, which means they know what we want them to do and how we want them to play. They know. But it's really hard to play that way. It's really hard to play with that much intensity. It's really hard to focus on every possession. It's really hard to not have breakdowns. And we have guys, you know, like we got on Aaron. Aaron, why are you settling for all threes? So the second half he drives the ball, and look at him. He's a different player. But it's easier to shoot threes than it is drive, because you're going to have to risk something. I want Willie to risk more. Risk. Go make a play. He shot an air ball at the foul line, so then he stopped playing offensively. That's crazy. You're the best player on the floor. Go play. So like I told him, Tyler didn't play great. Dakari didn't play great. Those 2 struggled. But that's okay. We did fine, and we'll figure it out. And last game, Dakari was out of his mind, played great. But it's, like I said, it's a long season, 3 games left, regular season, on the road, ice storm, know we got to stay, can't get out. I mean, this was a trap game, to be honest with you. And I thought Mississippi State played well. I really did. They missed free throws. If they made free throws, they probably could have beat us. At one point, they'd have been up if they had made, I don't know exactly what they shot from the line. Well, I guess I just saw a bunch of misses.